Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called 2020, 2021, 2022. Will this cycle end? And this is especially for you coming from Cancer. Before we begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are something very special to read. Did you know that yesterday 350,000 babies were born? Can they all have the same fate destiny? Of course not, because they will all have different palms. So, palm reading without prediction is only half the story. I ask and I tell astrologers to study palm readings. During this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, I'll show you how, if you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you. I'm talking about your soul. We'll talk more about these energies later. Let's talk of 2020 first. You coming from Cancer. Your foundation was very, very weak in 2020, and everything you attempted to do had that 40% of weakness all the time. Many who had a good age would have attempted and had the opportunities of doing something big, but still could not have found success because of 2020 foundation very weak. And those whose ages were bad would have even been worse. They would have been terrorized by bad planets. And I'm going to give you a sample of bad ages of people in 2020 who would have suffered a lot. And if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or 80 or 89. If you were these ages in 2020, you will look back and find yourself terrorized by these ugly planets who just turned against your horoscope and brought misery in just about every area of your life: job, business, finances, personal areas, health areas, accidents. And what about 2021? Was also foundation very weak for you, especially the financial foundation and finding happiness kind of foundation. And I'll give you a set of ages which would have made life even worse in 2021. And if you were the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or 81 or even 90, if you had been these ages in 2021, you would have seen how the downfall came left, right, and center, having difficulty sweeping you off the ground. So you see cycles like that. Age is a very important factor in astrology so that we know whether you are governed by good ages or bad ages. Now, what about 2022? Well, 2022 foundation is bad for you. You have lost 40%, you coming from Cancer. You've got 60% to play with. Now it all depends. If you have the good ages, you'll have the 60% forward. If you have the bad ages, you'll have the 60% going backwards, which means losses and making wrong decisions and suffering in just about every area. I'm going to give you a sample of ages. I've done this in detail for you for 2022. And this sample of ages are only applicable for 2022 for you coming from Cancer. Now, if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 20 or 21 or 25, if you happen to be these ages in 2022, you're going to have about 60% good luck to your favor. And the chances of progress are there. A lot will depend on your actions, of course, and your palms will show whether your actions are going to be bad or good. Because palms are independent of the horoscope, they have a brain of their own. But you'll be lucky if you have just mentioned these ages. Another set of ages in 2022 can also be lucky. And if you happen to be the ages of 28, 29, 30, 34, then you got a lot of progress coming for you in 2022, whether job wise, money wise, love wise, and a lot of energy will be seen, and the chance of making a name for yourself as well. And another cycle If you happen to be the ages of 37, 38, 39, and 43, 37, 38, 39, and 43, if you happen to be these ages in 2022, then you're going to have a wonderful middle age progress. And you're going to find job, business, personal happiness, and the energies to be able to do great things and further education as well. Another cycle. If you happen to be the ages of 46, 47, 48, and 52, if you happen to be these ages in 2022, you'll have the comfort of being satisfied with progress, money, job, business wise, and also the ability to progress in any area of your life, looking for fame, looking for all kinds of upward mobility. Another cycle, if you happen to be the ages of 55, 56, 57, or 61, it'll be a tremendous cycle for in 2022. Remember, these ages I'm mentioning are only applicable in 2022. And the ones that I've just mentioned, if you are that in 2022, you'll have the comfort of a good life, seeing your children grow and doing very well, and the comfort of money and the comfort of happiness as well. Another cycle, if you happen to be the ages of 64, 65, 66, or 70, you're going to have enormous luck, even to make more money, have more businesses, or have a better job even then. And you'll have the comfort of travel and keeping very happy with the family. Another cycle, if you happen to be these ages I'm going to mention in 2022, if you're of these ages, 73, 74, 75, and 79. Don't wait. Don't retire. There's a lot of ability still waiting for you to go after, money wise and every wise. You'll have fantastic energies, even mental energies. And I'll teach you and I'll show you one more cycle. Remember, these ages I'm mentioning now are only applicable in 2022. If you happen to be the ages of 82 or 83 or 84 or 88, you're also going to be a very lucky person. And while you're retiring, you'll have the energies, mental or whatever, to be able to do things to even make a name for yourself. So all these ages which I've just mentioned are only applicable in 2022. And so you'll have the chance to bring about your 2022, if you are these ages, getting success up to even 70%. If you are not of these ages which I've mentioned in 2022, then you have to lie low. Things can go very, very wrong. The gradient is going to be a struggle, always struggling and not having the way of an easy life. And so if you are not of these ages which I've just mentioned, lie low and be very careful in all areas, job, business, finances. And tell yourself everything you attempt to do must be researched very carefully, because losses will come flying at you if you are not of these ages which I've mentioned. Now, what about 2023? Well, 2023 is going to be quieter, much quieter, but it's a simmering. But we'll have the way to progress in 2023. Countries will progress, people will progress. We'll soon forget all the terrorized how we were in 2020, 2021, and 2022. But it's actually a lull. It's a lull before another storm, which is waiting to happen in 2024. This is the cycle, I'm telling you. But let's not worry about 2024 yet. In 2023, you coming from Cancer, you will have a much, much better foundation, and make all your attempts in 2022. And if you don't get rewarded, tell yourself the reward will come in 2023. So don't give up. So you see, ages are very, very important. Ages represent planets, and planets of these ages, which are good or bad, will behave that way. So these ages which I've told you are very good in 2022. Go all out. You will have the chance above others to do something very special for yourself. Now, I have a 90-minute session waiting for you, which will cost you USD $50. That's all. In these 90 minutes, I'll show you the platform of the next 9 years that waits for you, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will go through that quickly with you. There are so many energies to teach you, the colors, the lucky gemstones, the lucky directions, the lucky days, the lucky, all so many energies. Accumulated, these energies make you very special. More than that, the magic inside you, what is it? It's the soul that's inside you. We cannot be alive without a soul. And we are occupied by a wonderful good soul. Everybody gets a wonderful good soul. But it's the formation of the horoscope that can either torture the soul or that either makes the soul extremely happy to help you. So, based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms, I will tackle your next 9 years. If you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system I will teach you once and for all. And I'll teach you the magic of how to reach that soul. In my experience of 30 years or more, I found that almost everybody only gets the opening of the doors to the soul in their 50s or 60s or even the 70s of age. It's never given earlier. Maybe because younger people may misuse it, but I will show you how to open the door, how to unlock the door, so that you're able, even if you're a teenager, to be able to get the energies of the soul, get your third eye active, get your aura shining, which are all the recipes for huge success in every way of life. So you learn all that from me, and you'll just get luckier, and you'll just get a person who will be so different from others that your applications are going to be just standing out, and you'll have the wonderment of life all at your fingertips. And that's where the energy lies, at your fingertips. So I'll teach you many things in this 90-minute session, and it'll just cost you USD $50. People ask me, why are you so cheap? People are asking for 300 US dollars in USA, and you're doing much, much more. I don't want to be an astrologer for the rich. I want to be an astrologer for everybody. So I think $50 is good enough. People who can't afford it, I tell them, save a bit. See you in 6 months, and they do. So this 90-minute session, here's my email again. Let's get down to it and make you a very special person for the next 9 years. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.